Boldin is a comprehensive, powerful piece of retirement planning software. It's one among a theater of choices you have when it comes to DIY retirement planning. But DIY planning software in general, and Boldin in particular, isn't for everyone. In fact, if you fall into one or more of the categories that I'm going to cover today, for you, Boldin could be a frustrating experience, a waste of money, and ultimately you may wind up with a tool you're never going to use. So now let's go through 10 specific types of people who probably should not purchase Boldin. Let's figure out right now whether you're a good fit before you ever spend a single dollar. Coming in at number 1, you want someone else to make the decisions for you. Let's be completely clear right out of the gate. Boldin is a tool to help you DIY your finances. It's not a substitute for your judgment. It's built for do-it-yourselfers. It will run your probabilities of success. It will give you information about tax liabilities. It will help you find out where you have income gaps. But the Boldin software is not going to lean across the virtual desk at you and say, go ahead and pull the trigger, retire today. It's not going to do that. If you're looking for software that is going to take the steering wheel out of your own hands and leave you completely free to not have to make decisions about these kinds of things, you're going to be disappointed. Boldin is going to end up feeling less like an assistant and more like kind of like an extra job. In reality, if you want to outsource your decision making, you really need to hire a human being to do that for you. Don't rely on a piece of software like Boldin or any of the other financial planning software packages. Reason number 2 that you should skip Boldin: you're just not going to keep your plan updated. I get it. We all procrastinate. We all put things off. But Boldin is something that you have to stay on top of. Financial planning isn't just a set it and forget it kind of a video game. Your life changes, tax law changes, inflation changes. You have all these changes, and you've got to keep things updated. Boldin retires almost entirely on the inputs you give it. Yes, the people at Boldin keep the tax laws and those kind of things updated within the plan. But other than that, it relies on what you give it. And if you go through and you fill out the planner with your information, and then 3 years go by, your portfolio has changed, you've bought a car, you've sold a house, or the market has gone through significant fluctuations, it's likely that your plan at this point is completely worthless. A stale plan is going to be a misleading plan. So if you really hate spreadsheets, you hate putting data into pieces of software, you hate having to go back and maintain that kind of stuff, Boldin probably isn't for you. Number 3 on our list, you are looking for specific investment picks and advice. If you expect Boldin to connect to your financial account, study it, and say, oh, wow, well, you need to sell X number of shares of fund A and buy Y number of shares of fund B, well, you're going to be disappointed because that's not at all what Boldin does. Boldin doesn't give you stock tips or crypto recommendations or fund suggestions. It helps you assess the effect of a variety of different returns and market scenarios, but it is not going to hold your hand through selecting the next security. So if you're looking for something that's going to tell you what you need to buy or sell next Tuesday, you need to go find yourself some kind of a human stock picking service, not Boldin. Reason number 4, you want a simple one-page answer. Now, there are plenty of calculators out there online that will ask for your age and the size of your portfolio and maybe income sources in retirement and maybe a few questions about expenses. And it comes back with a simple answer that says, hey, you can retire at 62 or 65, or you can retire today. Boldin and Right Capital and these other software packages, they're in general, they're the opposite of that. They're looking for details. They want to know medical expenses and living expenses and life expectancy and portfolio setup. And they want lots and lots of details because life is complicated, especially financially. These software packages are robust modeling engines. If you want a simple answer with simple inputs, go find yourself an online retirement calculator, one of these freebies that are out there, or use the one that comes from Fidelity or the one that Vanguard provides. Use one of those. But don't waste your money on Boldin or Prolana or any of these other software packages because they're clearly not going to be for you. Coming in at number 5, you are not comfortable with numbers or modeling. Hey, not everybody loves spreadsheets and financial metrics, rate of return assumptions. Not everybody's an engineer or an accountant. But because Boldin is so comprehensive, it's also pretty demanding of the user. Okay, there is a steep learning curve. You've got to be willing to fiddle with variables like inflation rates. You've got to understand terms like withdrawal sequences or effective tax rates. If looking at financial dashboards or seeing a line graph or a stacked bar graph or something along those lines, if that gives you a headache or makes your eyes glaze over, a comprehensive software package for planning your retirement may not be something that's going to help you out. It may just lead to continual frustration, and ultimately, you may choose just not to use the software because it's too dang hard to use. Reason number 6, you expect a human advisor relationship. Okay, this one may be obvious. You want to pay $144 for a software package, right? The software package, at least at Boldin, it doesn't include a human companion to walk by your side to make sure that you're doing things right. Now, for an additional fee, you can pay someone to spend an hour with you online and coach you through making sure that your software is set up right. You can even use Boldin's CFP service, and you can engage an honest to goodness real planner to help you with your financial planning. But if you are expecting to have a relationship with someone who is going to talk you off the ledge when the market is going nuts to keep you from making terrible mistakes with your finances, Boldin is not going to do that. Okay. Reason number 7, you have really simple finances. If your financial life consists of a checking account and an employer sponsored 401k, maybe you don't have any real estate, maybe you don't have any heirs. If your financial life is just simple and straightforward and you can do most of what you need to do on the back of a napkin, you probably don't need to spend $144 a year on a Bolden subscription. There are plenty of basic calculators out there. I kind of criticized them earlier, but if your financial situation is simple enough, a lot of these basic financial calculators can do a really good job. I have some experience with the Fidelity calculator, and I think if you have a fairly simple setup, the Fidelity calculator that comes with your 401k plan or whatever can do a pretty good job. So, you know, rather than trying to kill the fly on the wall with a bazooka, maybe you just need to get a fly swatter and just handle your stuff without spending that extra money. Reason number 8, you are prone to react to every market swing. This relates back to reason number 6, which was the need to have a human advisor. One of the philosophies behind these types of comprehensive packages is to help you zoom out, to help you look at the long term, to help you understand that if you look at the market over the long term, it tends to do certain things. However, if you're the kind of person that checks your account balances 5 times a day, if a 2% swing in the S&P causes you to panic, and you want to rewrite your financial plan every time you hear bad news on the television or on the internet, You know, DIYing your retirement might not be the best idea. In fact, having powerful financial software like Boldin at your fingertips could actually backfire on you. It can take what is meant to be a planning assistant and change things into an obsession. You find yourself constantly in the software, tweaking and changing and modifying and updating. Boldin's philosophy, as I understand it, is about periodic check ins, not reacting to every bump and sink on the roller coaster. If this describes you, you might want to consider engaging with a human financial planner, someone who can talk some sense into you when the markets do what markets are going to do. Number 9 on our list, you want guarantees. So let's talk about what financial modeling software is. It's a sophisticated calculator. It's a piece of software that works with educated guesswork and probabilities. Let me say that again. It models probabilities, not certainties. Boldin runs Monte Carlo simulations that will give you an idea of whether or not you're likely to have to change your plan sometime in the future. It might say 74% or 89%, but those are probabilities, not certainties. It can't guarantee the tax laws aren't going to change. It can't guarantee that the market is going to move one way or the other over a short period of time or even a long period of time. So if you're someone who's going to look at the output from a piece of software and say, I'm good, the software says I'm okay, no problem, you might not want to spend $144 on Boldin. It's directional, it's informational, it's very helpful, but it doesn't tell you the truth. It just tells you what happens under a set of circumstances. And finally, reason number 10 that you should not buy a Boldin subscription. You are unwilling to challenge your own assumptions. This might be the most important one on the list. We all come into life with certain assumptions, certain expectations. You may look at your family history and say, I think I'm going to live to 90. Well, you need to think about whether or not you're going to live to 70. Another belief that people have is that they're going to be able to retire when they want to retire. Have you thought that maybe you're going to fall into that very large group of people who retire because they have to retire? You know, they're planning to retire at 67, but life happens and they have to retire at 63. Boldin helps you challenge those assumptions. But if you're going to spend $144 on a subscription to Boldin, go through all that time to carefully and accurately fill out all the information, put in your account information, choose your inflation rates, model uh, Roth conversions, do all the things that you need to do to make the plan work. But your intent really is just to confirm what you already believe. This might be a waste of time for you. You've got to be willing to test the hard situations, the difficult futures that you might have to face. To get value out of Boldin, you have to test your assumptions. You have to stress test your plan. You have to be willing to look at it and watch it fail so that you can understand what you might need to change. If you're not willing to do that, if you're not willing to face the idea that your assumptions could potentially be wrong, Boldin and any of these financial software packages, they're just not for you. You're better off going and hiring somebody who can look across the table and say to you, have you thought about this? So there you have it. 10 reasons why Boldin might not be the best fit for you. If you listen to this list and you said, yep, that's me, then save your 144 bucks. Put it towards something more useful, more helpful. Consider getting somebody to actually walk hand in hand with you and guide you through your financial planning. If you got something out of today's video, as always, I really appreciate you giving it a like. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe. We're getting really close to 5,000 subscribers, which to me is absolutely amazing. And certainly add your comments below because if you think you're a good fit, a bad fit, if there are more reasons that somebody shouldn't buy Boldin, please put them in the comments below. I think we'd be interested to hear them. And I hope that your retirement is even better than you could possibly imagine. So until next time, take care.